Next question is the following transaction relates to a raw material for a period. We have 100 units and the total value is what? 500. So whenever you are not provided with the per unit cost, calculate always per unit cost because it is needed when we are solving the question. 500 divided by 100 we have 5. Then we have 275 divided by 50. So 275 next purchases divided by 50, 5.5. Then we have 300 divided by 50, 6. Periodic APCO method is used to price material issues. What is the value of issues on day 7? We have 100 units and we issued 40 units. Now we have what? Remaining 60. This method is needed if we are following first in first out. Here question asks us to follow periodic average, which means that combine all these units or this average cost per unit or cost per unit is needed when we are using following first in first out. Here we need what? Periodic APCO. So what will we do? We will combine the total value of 500 plus 275 plus $300. So we have what? We have 1075 in total. Then we have balance brought down of 100 units. Then we have further 50 units. Then we have further 50 units. So in total we have what? We have divided by what? 1075 divided by 200 units. So 1075 divided by 200. We have what? We have 5.375. So 5.375 is the value of each unit. Next one is the following information relates to 83 and 84. The reorder level of material is 1600 grams, 1600 kgs, and the order quantity is 400. Reorder level means where we will place a new order to the supplier, and in new order we will purchase 1400 units. Lead time and the usage are as follows. Maximum inventory level is equal to maximum reorder level, which is like 2 weeks, into maximum usage plus reorder quantity, which is 1400, minus minimum reorder level, which is 1 into 600. So 1600 plus 1400 minus 600. 1600 plus 1400 minus 600. We have what? We have 2400 kgs. So this is the right answer. Next one is what? Minimum inventory level. Minimum inventory level is basically the difference between maximum reorder level minus average reorder level. So here we will say that what is the maximum reorder level? 2 into 800 minus what is average? So 1600 minus 1050, we have 550. Which of the following statement is correct? A store ledger account will be updated from a good received note only. Good received note is issued to the supplier after receiving of goods and not only. A store acquisition will only detail the type of product required by a customer. Purchase order is basically giving the details to the supplier. Store acquisition is the internal document, will only detail the type. The term lead is the best used to describe the time between receiving an order and paying for it, not paying for it, delivering for it. To make an issue from the store authorization should be required definitely before or without the store authorization, we cannot issue inventory from the storeroom. The following relates to the management of raw material. Holding cost per unit of inventory would increase. So, okay. So if holding cost per unit is rising, TOQ would decrease. If we have increasing holding cost per unit per annum, it is basically what? A denominator. Increase in denominator reduces the final answer. So that's why EOQ will fall down. Average inventory level would increase. When EOQ is reducing, then average inventory level would not increase. In fact, average inventory level would decrease. So third statement is incorrect. Total ordering cost would decrease. No, now you are reducing your EOQ, which means you are reducing your order size. That's why you will purchase a higher amount of orders, or number of orders will rise. So rise in number of orders will do what? Rise in number of orders will increase your total ordering cost. So this statement is also correct. Suppose if we are going to increase our ordering cost per order annual demand, what will happen in this case? In this case, EOQ will rise. When EOQ is rising, then our total holding cost will rise. But when total ordering cost will fall down. So we need to remember this. Whenever there will be decrease in EOQ, number of orders will rise and the total ordering cost will rise. But total holding cost will fall. On the other hand, whenever we have higher EOQ, it will increase the total holding cost and it will reduce the total ordering cost. Purchase price will be unaffected. Which of the following result from the introduction of buffer inventory? Buffer inventory will do what? Buffer inventory is relevant with the total holding cost, size EOQ or reorder quantity of 1000 divided by 2. And now you have a buffer stock and multiplied with your holding cost per unit per annum. Suppose it is $2. It will do what? It will increase your total holding cost. Your holding cost will rise. So the average inventory level would what? Now your total average inventory level would be increases. Only in this case, it is relevant with this case, but not relevant with the second case. So the correct answer is what? A is the right answer. Then we have what? We have what is the purpose of calculating EOQ? To minimize the stock holding cost of the material. Basically, EOQ is the one which minimizes the total holding and ordering cost, but it will be equal. So to minimize the total stock holding cost of material, no. To minimize the total cost of purchasing and storing the material. Select whether the following statement describing the effect of raw material pricing policy in a situation where prices are rising consistently are true or false. So when prices are rising, inventory values will be higher using the last in first out. Inventory value will be lower using the last in first out, rather AVCO. Profit will be lower using AVCO rather than the FIFO. So this statement is correct because in this case, your profit under FIFO will be highest, AVCO will be in between, and the LIFO will be lowest. Rather, we can say that FIFO's profit is greater than AVCO and AVCO's profit is greater than LIFO. Or vice versa, AVCO's profit is less than FIFO when the prices are rising. But if suppose prices are falling, then what will happen? Then FIFO has lower profit than the LIFO. Or alternatively, we can say that LIFO has higher profit than AVCO and AVCO has higher profit than FIFO when prices are falling. In ZTech, which one of the following documents may be used to record raw material sent back to store from the production when accounting for raw material? So we did what? We returned back to stores. So material return note is needed. Next one is what? Material M is used by a manufacturer. Inventory M at 1st of May was valued at cost of 3302 at 12.7, where we have opening inventory of 260 kgs. 500 kgs were purchased further on 7 and 410 were used in production during the month. Last in method is applied at the end of the month of each following. So last in first out we are not using. How is the reorder level calculated in stock outs are to be avoided? Stock out avoiding means we are maintaining maximum reorder level. So whenever we are maintaining maximum reorder level is maximum usage into maximum lead time. So A is the right answer, where we have what? Where we have maximum usage into maximum lead time.